The NFL has, in my opinion, the best postseason format of all of major professional sports. However, it has some serious flaws that, under the wrong circumstances, can lead to some adverse incentives. I like the NFL playoff format because it does an excellent job of making regular season games important across the league. Of the 32 teams in the league, 12 make the playoffs. That number is large enough that most teams feel like they have a decent shot of making it for most of the season, but it is small enough that even some high-tier teams are still threatened by the cutoff. The reward of a bye week for the first and second seeds does an excellent job of adding an additional layer of suspense for the best teams. This makes it so even teams that have already clinched a playoff spot still have something to play for late in the regular season. The problem stemmed from the way seeding is done. Because the top 4 seeds are reserved for the division winners, the 5th and 6th seeds are frequently stronger than the 4 seeds. Over the past 10 seasons, half of the 6 seeds had a better record than the 4 seed from their conference. The final game of the final week of the 2019 season was between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. This is what the NFC standings looked like before that game took place. This game was very important for the 49ers. With a win, they would secure the 1 seed and a first-round bye. With a loss, they would drop to the 5 seed. For the Seahawks, on the other hand, the importance was much less straightforward. With a loss, they would end up as the 5 seed, but with a win, they would still be behind the Packers and Saints. So they would only have the 3 seed. Theoretically, the reward for the 3 seed is that your first round opponent will be the 6th seeded Vikings rather than the 4th seeded Eagles. Only thing is, by a lot of metrics, the 10-6 Vikings were actually a better team than the 9-7 Eagles. With 21 seconds left in the game, the Seahawks were down 5 with the ball on the Niners' 1-yard line. All they had to do was punch a short run across the goal line, but the play didn't come in time, and the Hawks took a delay of game penalty that they never recovered from. After the game, Seahawks head coach took responsibility for the baffling mistake, calling it a miscommunication. No hard evidence has come out that would suggest the Seahawks didn't do everything they could to win that game. But there is a strong case that losing the game actually put them in a better position to potentially win a championship. The NFL should never have to rely on sportsmanship to make sure all teams try to win every game they play. If a team loses a game on purpose to give themselves a better chance to win a Super Bowl, fault does not lie with that team. It lies with the system design. It is only a matter of time before a far worse version of this situation comes about. The NFL should save itself the embarrassment and deal with this problem before that happens.